There is a place in Alaska where the world feels new. It is a place of great size and quiet beauty. Here, the mountains meet the sea in a dramatic show of nature's art. The air is cold and clean, carrying the scent of salt and ancient forests. This is not a place for the casual traveler. It is a remote corner of the earth, known to some as the Bay of Death. The name itself is a warning. It speaks of a power that is both beautiful and terrifying. It invites you to look closer, but also to keep a respectful distance. The bay holds its secrets tightly, wrapped in mist and silence. The journey here is long. It takes you far from the noise of human life. As you approach, the first thing you notice is the silence. It is a deep, full silence, broken only by the sounds of nature. The wind whispers through the tall spruce trees. It tells stories of long winters and fleeting summers. The water of the bay is a dark, cold mirror, reflecting the gray sky above. It moves slowly, with a quiet strength. You can feel the immense power of this place in your very bones. It is a feeling of being very small in a very large world. The light here is different. It is soft and gentle, even on a clear day. The sun hangs low in the sky, casting long shadows across the water. Clouds often gather over the peaks, creating a ceiling of white and gray. This soft light makes everything seem dreamlike. It is as if you are looking at a painting, not a real place. The colors are muted and deep. The dark green of the forests, the deep blue of the water, and the stark white of the distant glaciers all blend together. It is a landscape that calms the soul, yet also stirs a sense of unease. Standing on the shore, you feel a connection to something ancient. This land has been here for thousands of years, shaped by ice and time. The wind that touches your face has traveled over miles of untouched wilderness. The stones under your feet have been worn smooth by the relentless waves. It is a place that reminds us of the planet's long history. It makes our own lives seem very short. This bay is a living museum, a testament to the enduring power of the natural world. It is a place of profound beauty and deep mystery, waiting to be understood. But why is this beautiful place called the Bay of Death? The name does not come from the animals or the landscape. It comes from stories. These are old stories passed down through generations. They are whispers on the wind, tales told around warm fires on cold nights. The stories speak of strange events, of things that cannot be easily explained. They say the bay has a memory. They say it holds on to the past. The name is a shadow that hangs over this stunning scenery, a constant reminder that beauty and danger often live side by side. The legends tell of boats that entered the bay and were never seen again. These were not just small fishing boats. They were large, strong vessels, captained by experienced sailors. They would sail into the calm waters of the bay, under a clear sky, and simply vanish. There was no storm, no sign of trouble. One moment they were there, and the next they were gone. No wreckage was ever found. No messages were ever received. It was as if the bay had swallowed them whole. These disappearances created a sense of fear and mystery that still lingers today. The stories also speak of the water itself. They say the currents in the bay are alive. They do not follow the normal rules of the ocean. They can change suddenly, without warning. A calm surface can hide a powerful force beneath. The old tales describe currents that pull boats in rather than letting them leave. They speak of whirlpools that appear out of nowhere, spinning with incredible speed. Sailors would tell of feeling a strange pull, a feeling that the bay did not want them to go. These accounts are hard to prove, but they add to the bay's chilling reputation. The name Bay of Death is therefore a story in itself. It is a folk tale born from real events and real fear. It is a name given by people who knew the bay well, people who respected its power. They saw its beauty, but they also felt its hidden dangers. The name serves as a warning to all who come here. It tells them to be careful, to be humble, and to never underestimate the power of this wild place. The legend is now part of the landscape, as real as the mountains and the water. It is the secret heart of the bay. The mystery of the bay is not just in old legends. There are real dangers here, silent and unpredictable. The weather is one of the greatest. The sky can change in an instant. A bright, sunny morning can turn into a thick, disorienting fog in minutes. This fog is so dense that you cannot see more than a few feet in front of you. It is easy to get lost, to lose all sense of direction. For a boat on the water, this fog can be a terrifying trap. The mountains, the shore, and any other landmarks all disappear, leaving you alone in a world of white. The water holds its own perils. It is incredibly cold, just a few degrees above freezing, even in summer. Falling into this water is a life-threatening event. The cold shocks the body, making it impossible to swim. Hypothermia sets in very quickly. The bay's deep, dark water does not give up its victims easily. This extreme cold is a constant, invisible threat. It commands respect. It reminds you that survival here depends on staying warm and dry. The beauty of the water's surface hides a deadly truth beneath. The behavior of the wildlife can also be a source of danger. While the animals are magnificent, they are also wild and unpredictable. A bear searching for food can be aggressive if it feels threatened. A moose, despite its gentle appearance, can charge if startled. The animals here are not used to people. They live by the rules of nature, not the rules of humans. It is essential to understand their behavior and to keep a safe distance. Their presence is a reminder that this is a wilderness, a place where nature is still in charge. Perhaps the most unsettling danger is the silence itself. The profound quiet can play tricks on the mind. In the absence of familiar sounds, every small noise becomes magnified. The snap of a twig, the cry of a distant bird, the splash of a fish, they can all sound alarming. The silence can make you feel isolated, cut off from the rest of the world. It can create a sense of unease, a feeling of being watched. This psychological pressure is as real as any physical danger. It is the bay's way of testing those who enter its domain. To stand in this bay is to feel the immense and unspoken power of the natural world. It is a power that does not need to shout or roar. It is present in the quiet movement of the glaciers, in the silent drift of the fog, and in the deep, cold stillness of the water. This place does not seek to impress, it simply is. Its grandeur is a fact, like the rising of the sun. It challenges our human need to control and understand everything. Some things, it seems to say, are meant to remain mysterious. Some powers are meant to be respected, not conquered. The Bay of Death teaches a lesson in humility. In our modern world, we are used to having answers. We have maps, technology, and science to explain the world around us. But here, those tools feel inadequate. The Bay's secrets are not easily mapped or measured. The stories of disappearances, the strange currents, the sudden fogs, they defy simple explanation. This place reminds us that there are forces far older and more powerful than we are. It forces us to accept that we are not masters of this planet, but merely a small part of it. Leaving the Bay, you carry a part of its mystery with you. The experience changes you. You look at the world a little differently. You become more aware of the quiet power that exists in wild places. You feel a deeper respect for the planet's ability to create such beauty and such danger in the same space. The Bay's chilling reputation is balanced by its breathtaking scenery. It is a place of contradictions, a place that is both terrifying and beautiful, deadly and full of life. It is this duality that makes it so unforgettable. The secrets of the Bay of Death may never be fully known, and perhaps they should not be. The mystery is part of its identity. It is what draws us in and what keeps us at a respectful distance. It is a reminder that the world still holds wild, untouched places where the rules of nature are absolute. This bay is a sanctuary, not for people, but for the power and majesty of the wild. It stands as a timeless monument to the awesome and sometimes frightening beauty of our planet, a place of wonder and a place to be revered.